Hello, I'm Gerard Nares from Mitten Antiques. I'm just going to give you a short talk on Windsor chairs. The two pairs I've got here are from the early and probably mid-19th century. This pair are about 1800, this pair are about 1830, 1840. They're called Windsor chairs because they came from traditionally an area around Chalfont, St Peter's, Amish and Cheshire, large woods in that area just to the north of Windsor. They were made by people called bodgers. They were woodworkers who would go into the woods and work with what was available there. And because they were using simply what was available, you get quite interesting combinations of wood. This pair are made in three woods. Ash for the hoops, and those hoops were shaped using presses and steam. Oak on the horizontal rails and elm on the seats. Elm is a very traditional thing to put on the seats. And this pair have got some nice little sophistications. There's a crinoline stretcher, this curved stretcher, which always gives a very pleasing look. And it's quite a nice thing to find on a chair. And the chap that turned this, and bear in mind he did it on a hand lathe, produced a very nice shape turning there with little sophistications to the edges of the moulding. This pair, although they're called Windsor chairs still as a generic term for them, are actually from the north of England. 30 years or so later than this pair, and with these broad arms. I particularly like broad arms. There's something very nice and comfortable and ergonomic about them. And again, a slightly interesting combination of woods. This pair are made in yew wood. The arms and the back splats and the hoops. And yew wood's always prized, partly because it was a very appropriate wood for bending and shaping like that, but also because you've got these wonderful variegations and slight pollarding to the grain, and it produces a very attractive and dramatic wood. And on this occasion we've got an ash seat, and down below an H stretcher, but a double H stretcher. Both of them absolutely typical of the criteria you'd expect to see in these Windsor chairs, a variety of wood. Lovely seats, I mean they are superbly comfortable things, always. You can sit in them all night. You see people putting cushions on them. It's an absolute nonsense, you do not need a cushion. They were used in exactly the way we would in exactly the same sort of houses nowadays as one would have seen them used in originally. They're just good, solid, strong and comfortable chairs, and amazingly they're doing exactly what they were designed to do 200 years ago, just as well. Thank you for watching the video. If you have a Windsor chair, enjoy it. Thank you, bye.